solving systems of linear equations by substitution. So this, we know that y is equal to both, so I'm going to set the x plus 1 and the 2x minus 1 equal to each other. Subtract 1x from both sides, those cancel. That's going to give me x, add 1 to both sides, so x equals 2. If we were going to do substitution on this second one, I'm going to change this. I'm going to add y to both sides. So then I can take this, and I can plug it in for my x right there. Oops. You know, this is a misprint, so let's just go ahead and skip it. This problem, I'm going to modify this one. I'm going to add 2y to both sides, so I get 2y minus 6. Then I can plug this in for x right there. So I'm going to get 3, and then 2y minus 6 plus 5y equals 26. So that's going to give me 6y minus 18 when I distribute, plus 5y equals 26. So that's going to give me 11y, add 18 to the other side, and so that's going to give me 44. So divide both sides by 11, so y equals 4. This one, all we have to do is just plug the 2 in right there. And what we have to do is we have to solve the rest of them. We'll go back to number 1. So let's plug the 2 back into the top. So y equals 2 plus 1. So that's y equals 3. So my answer is 2 comma 3. For this one, I'll have to plug 4 back into one of the y's. So I'll plug it into the top one. So negative 2 times 4 is negative 8 minus 6. Add 2 to both sides. So I'm going to find that x is equal to 2. So my answer to this one is 2 comma 4. This one, we already know the x value. All I have to do is just plug it in. So I'm going to get 2 minus 3y equals 14. 3y is equal to 12. If I subtract 2, divide each side by negative 3, so I get negative 4. So 2 negative 4 for an answer there. For this one, I can plug the top equation into the bottom equation for y. So I'm going to get 6x minus 2, 3x minus 5 is equal to 8. Distribute the negative 2 over. So I get negative 6x plus 10 equals 8. Those cancel, so 10 is equal to 8. Well, that's false. So that means we have no solution. Or you can put like a 0 with a slash through it. Problem number 6, I'm going to plug this right into the y up above. So I get 7x minus 8, negative 2x plus 9 equals 112. Distribute over the parentheses, so I get 7x plus 16x minus 72 is equal to 112. Combine those together, that's going to give me 23x equals, and add 72 to both sides, so that's going to give me 184. Divide by 23, and 184 divided by 23 is that comes out to 8, so x equals 8. Take the 8, plug it back in for x on either one. I'll plug it into the bottom one, so negative 2 times 8 is negative 16 plus 9, so y is equal to negative 7. So my answer is the ordered pair 8, negative 7. For this one, I can plug the 1/2 in for the y, so I'm going to get x minus 2. 1/2 x plus 4 equals negative 8. Distribute the negative 2 over the parentheses, so that's going to give me negative x. And that's going to give me a negative 8 equals negative 8. The x's cancel out, so negative 8 equals negative 8. And that's true. So that means it's infinite solutions or all real solutions. One of the two of those might be the answer. Number 8, I'm going to plug 4x plus 11 in for the y on the bottom equation. Let's distribute that over, so negative 3x plus 16x plus 44 equals 18. So that's going to give me 13x. Subtract 44 from 18, so it's going to give me negative 26. So x is equal to negative 2. So that's the first part of my answer. I'm going to take negative 2, and I'm going to plug it back in for the top one for x. So y equals 4 times negative 2, which is negative 8 plus 11. So that's going to give me 3. These are elimination. The nice thing is on these, if I add them together right there, the y's are already opposite value. So I'm going to get 5x equals 20, so x equals 4. Then I can take that 4 and plug it into either of the x's. I'll plug it into the bottom one. So 2 times x is 8 plus y equals 8. Subtract 8, so y equals 0. So 4 comma 0 is the answer there. We can't just add this next one together because we have different signs. So I'm going to multiply the, let's multiply the whole top by -5. So the whole top -5 is -5x plus 20y equals -120. And then 5x minus 6y equals 8. And so that's going to give me 14y equals -112. Divide by 14, divide by 14. And -112 divided by 14 comes out to 8. So my y value is 8. We'll take that y equals 8 and we will plug it into y up above. So I'll plug it in the top one. So x -4 times -8 is positive 32 equals 24. Subtract 32 from both sides. So I'm going to get is that -8? So -8 comma 8. For problem number 3, we're going to multiply the entire bottom by 2. So I have 4x plus 2y equals 0 as the top one. Then I'm going to get 4x minus 2y equals -16 for the bottom. Add those together, so that's going to give me 8x equals -16. X equals -2. So -2 is my first answer. I'll take -2 and plug it back into the top equation. So 4 times -2 is -8 plus 2y equals 0. Add 8 to both sides. So divide each side by 2, so my y value is 4. For problem number 4, let's get rid of the y's. So I'm going to multiply the whole bottom by 2, the whole top by 3. So that's going to give me 9x plus 12y equals 33. And 10x minus 12y equals 62. The y's cancel out, so I'm going to get 19x equal to 95. If I divide each side by 19, I find that x equals 5. If I take 5 and plug it in for x on either equations, I'll pick the top one. So 3 times 5 is 15, plus 4y equals 11. Subtract 15 from both sides, so I get -4, so y equals -1. For problem number 5, I'm going to multiply the whole top equation by 3. So that's going to give me 12x plus 9y equals 36. The whole bottom equation is going to stay as is, and the x's are going to go away. So if I add these together, those cancel, so I get 18y equals 0, so y equals 0. If I take my y value and plug it into my top equation, I get 4x, 3 times 0 is 0, so 4x equals 12, so x equals 3. For problem number 6, we have to figure out what to get rid of. Let's get rid of the x's. So I'm going to multiply the whole top by 5 and the whole bottom by -2. That's going to give me opposite x values. So if I distribute on the top with the 5, and I distribute on the bottom, I'm going to get this. So those are going to give me 6y equals 56. Divide each side by 6. That comes to a fraction. It comes out to like 9.33. I'd skip this one. They'll come out to whole numbers on the test. All right, problem number 7. We can multiply the whole top by -2. So I'm going to get -4x plus 6y equals -34. The bottom stays as is because we already have opposite signs. So those are all cancel. So 0 is equal to -9. This is no solution because that's a false statement. And then the top one, I can set them equal to each other. So I'm going to get 2x plus 5. Actually, we want to do this as elimination. So they're not really set up to do an elimination. But if I multiply the whole top by -1, I'm going to get -y equals -2x, -5. If I add it with the second one, the y's cancel each other out. And I get x in -3, so x equals 3. And if I take that 3, plug it back into either of the x's, so I'll plug it in the top. So 2 times 3 is 6 plus 5, so that's 11. That's all we got. Have a great day.